back to the Diabetic Diet Show. Today's show is pork chops, marinated apple and cabbage. It's show number 272. We're going to start out with getting things ready for our ingredients. I'm going to use a instant mashed potatoes package. This package says use 2 cups of water. I'm going to split this in half because it's only me tonight. So I have 1 cup of water, so let's get that going right away. The other thing I need to do is the pork chops. Let's get the oil in the pan. Let's get the pork chops going. I need to get this rolling so that I get to eat. Here's my pork chops. Put them in the pan. When you start your pork chops, you always start them with the finished side upside down. I'm going to put the lid on it. Set this over here out of the way. Does everybody know about the 2 measuring cup trick? You know, I see these at the dollar store. So the thing is, when you do something with a wet ingredient and you want to be able to use your measuring cup still, the real trick is to have more than 1 measuring cup. So, you know, for $1 at the dollar store, you got to have several of them. I break them, drop them, break them. So what I need to do is I need to find out for sure how much is in this bag. So I'm putting it in the measuring cup like this. And then I'll check to see what it says. It says it has 1 cup of product. So since it's just me, I'll be using ½ cup of the product. Now the other ingredients that we're going to need for this is a bone or a beef broth. And I've already measured this out. And by the way, you don't have to write these measurements down because right down below where it says more on YouTube, I'm going to have all the recipe ingredients and measurements there. Or you can go to my website, which is jamestdds.blogspot.com. And while I'm thinking of it, right now in the lower right-hand corner is that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, please. I'm trying to get my first 1,000 subscribers. And then there's a bell if you want to be notified for future videos. Hit that bell button as well. The other ingredients that we're going to use is an apple, some cabbage, an onion, red wine vinegar, chive tops, and I have some butter for the potatoes. Let's go ahead and get started on things. I've started out by washing the apple and the cabbage. Now one of the things you need to do with your cabbage is you need to cut off right across here. I like to do it just like that. Real easy. Pretty much gets everything you want. If you want to go back, if you think you need that little bit, you can. I don't. I just cut that part right off. That's the root. Goodbye. Then I need to take and cut it up. So to cut this up, it already has natural veins from left to right. So I'm going to kind of follow the natural veins. Hopefully you can see this. I can move this vinegar out of the way. I've already measured that out. If everybody can see this, nod your head. Especially if you're in the back. People driving down the road right now watching this, nodding their heads. There we go. Now anything you don't like, if there's any pieces, especially that were on the outside, if there's anything you don't like, just go through, pick those out. This is a good time to pitch them. Other than that, it looks pretty good. I use my bench scraper. I can go ahead and get these potatoes rolling here. Yeah, that's pretty close. soon as it starts boiling, you have to turn that off. Let's go ahead and stir the potatoes. Just like that. And then let's put some butter in. Let's put in, let's go ahead and put in 1/2 quarter. Now, you don't have to take the paper off. Just put the whole thing in, let the heat do it for you. Now let's put in some salt and pepper. You know, potatoes always get a lot of salt. And some potatoes get pepper. And fresh basil. This is one of my secrets. Some people put milk in. If you want milk or cream, you can put that in too. Thickening up. Now, and if it's too thin and you need more, just go ahead and put in more. There's really no wrong way to do this. This is one thing that I always taught my kids. When you're cooking, there's really no wrong way. Hey, if you burn it, you burn it. Start over. Pitch it, start over. You know, they'll make as much of this stuff as you want. You keep buying it, keep eating. They'll keep making it for you. So that butter wrapper comes right off like that. Didn't even have to fight with it. You just throw that in the heat, stir this around. But do pull this off that heat right away as soon as that water boils and you're going to put the ingredients in. Don't leave this on the heat. You'll be sorry. And I'll put that out of the way. Now, these are looking extremely delicious here. Boy, look at that. Turn these over. Whew, boy, get these out of here. Now, one thing you have to always do is check them with a thermometer. Minimum 145 at this point. Finish temperature 165. And I am already there. I'm in good shape. Now, let's get the cabbage and stuff in here. Are always some of the stuff that jumps off the table. It's like they don't want to be part of this party, so they jump off the table and end up on the floor. I wouldn't mind if I had a cleanup crew, but I am the cleanup crew. Let's leave that cabbage in there. Let's throw in our bone broth. Let's throw in our vinegar. Regroup here. I was going to use the mixing bowl. Those pork chops cooked faster than I thought they were going to, so I just went ahead and went right from the cutting board into the pan. And my onion, especially when it's only me, I don't mind just taking the whole skin outside of the onion off. I don't really need this much onion. Just easier to take off the outside layer than trying to fight with the paper. Even here, paper sticks. Just like that. Let's go ahead and get these cut up. Nice and slow and careful. Now you could leave them in rings like this if you want, or you can just go ahead and cut across maybe one time each of the rings just to kind of reduce a little bit. If there's anything, once again, you see you don't like, the core, there's a spot of something, good time to pull that out. So let's go ahead and get these in the pan. Now the apple, I need a grater. Just like this. Depends on your apple, how ripe or not it is. Just Fruit, from what I understand, has 3 levels. It has level 1, 2, and 3. Fruit is picked basically green and then moved down the assembly line. So when it gets to the store, it ripens at the end or ripens when you bring it home. If not, and we've all experienced this, you buy some, you bring it home, and you go to use it, and it's no good, you gotta throw it away. Well, especially if you buy something on sale, be careful about buying stuff on sale, because when you do, you're probably already at level 3, and that's why they do that. Apples, now that apple's a little cold, because I had it in the refrigerator, which is kind of one of my tricks. If there's something you gotta cut or shred, put it in the refrigerator, get it a little cold or hard, makes it easier to shred that stuff. So, now my chive tops. And this is going to be the top for the meal. You just pick up a package like this from the grocery store. I mean, this is one of the simplest meals I've ever cooked. So I hope you're enjoying this, and I know this is going to be a delicious meal for you and your family. I've cooked enough for 2. There we go. There's my tops all set and ready. Now, I'm just going to put the cover on this, wait a couple minutes, and this will be done. I have cleaned up just a little bit while I was waiting for things to finish cooking. I have also the core of the apple. I went around it and just kind of cleaned up around it, and I left a little bit of that for garnish on the top to use with my chive tops. My mashed potatoes are looking fantastic here, and everything smells really, really good. Let's go ahead and plate things up. So I'll pull this off nice and carefully. Put it in the lid holder. Wow, do they smell good. I'm using a perforated spoon and just to stir things up. Now I'm going to get a good healthy spoonful. Put that right there like that. One of the things I don't do is I don't overload my dishes when I'm serving. I figure you can always put more on there. So here's my pork chop, if I can get a hold of it. Pork chop right on top up there like that. And then some mashed potatoes. Big spoonful of this. Just drop that right in there like that. There we go. Now, we need our garnish. So I'm just going to put some apples around like this. Nice and slow. And then we need the garnish for the top, just like that. And some garnish over here for this. Wow, this is quite a meal. I look forward to eating this. Here you go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.